In today's video, we have AJ and David, and what we are working on is our ability to get to the rim and finish at the rim with one or fewer dribbles. The idea here is if you are attacking a defense, a man-to-man defense, whatever it may be, and their gap help is strong, which means that they're trying to reach in and steal the ball from you, you need to be able to get to that rim with 0 or 1 dribbles. And also, this will allow you to get to the rim much faster, so being creative is, of course, a benefit. So let's get down and let's check out AJ and David and how they can get to that rim with 0 or 1 dribbles. Really quickly, if you are a basketball coach, make sure to go check out my practice plans that are down in the description below to help you plan your next practice. Okay, so in this first drill, I have David and AJ. They're sprinting up court until they get to that first chair. They slow down to work on change of pace, change of speed, and then they cross up at the chair. After that chair in this drill, what we are looking to do is to take one attack dribble and then do a Euro step around those double chairs. Now, the idea and what an attack dribble is. An attack dribble, in my opinion, is after you've done a crossover or after you got past your initial defender, you are taking one dribble inside of that three-point line. Now, in theory, you could also do this with 0 attack dribbles, as what we are seeing now with David. The idea is, of course, being able to get to that rim with the fewest amount of dribbles possible. Now, before you say this is a travel, we are in FIBA rules in Canada, which means that we get a gather, which is for as soon as you pick up that ball in the air between steps, that step doesn't count towards your actual 2 steps that you get. And then you get your 2 steps, which is the Euro, around the chairs. So under FIBA rules, you can actually be able to get to the rim from the three-point line and still get away with a move with 0 dribbles, as long as you are creative, as we are seeing here with the Euro step. Now, in this next drill, same idea. Now we're starting more on the wing just to have a different angle of attack. But now what we are looking at is now taking one dribble, and then that one dribble is when we take that spin. So after you make that cross and you beat your initial defender, you can actually take a couple of steps in between dribbles as long as your hand stays on top of the ball and the ball is spinning while it is in your hand, which means that you still have a live dribble and you are still able to take that dribble, which is that last dribble that we see at that spin, and you can then attack the rim. This is a fantastic move to be able to do if you are still trying to get to that rim with the fewest amount of dribbles possible. That is the whole goal in today's video. Okay, so now what I'm trying to do here is, while we are taking more than the 1 or 0 dribbles that I mentioned earlier, I also want to instill in my players creativity when it comes to dribbling the ball. So here they are doing different moves, different dribbles after taking that or while taking that spin move. This is just one of those things where if you can be creative on a spin, you can actually do a lot of different things, as you can see me trying to show right here, because now you can confuse that defense. Now, in reality, we're probably not pulling this off in game. This is just something to teach creativity with dribbling. Okay, so now what we are doing is getting into our second last drill. Now this is going to be a one-on-one drill. I always like to finish my training sessions off, if I got more than one player, with a little bit of a one-on-one style game. Here, we're doing the same thing as what we were just working on, but now we have a live defender. So, cross up the chair, you got a gap help defender, and you now need to attack that man with, in this case, only 1 dribble. We have to try and limit our dribbles with just 1 while attacking the rim, finishing with a Euro or a spin or something along those lines will help you become a much better basketball player, because live defenders are a lot more unpredictable than pylons and steel chairs. Now we are changing the angle of attack again, starting and attacking from the wing. But here we are going with 0 dribbles. Remember, again, we are in Canada. We run FIBA rules, which is this very similar travel rules as NBA. FIBA is ran through the entire world except for amateur USA. But here you get your gather and your 2 steps. And even in Baltimore, where we just recently played, our players were able to get away with a gather step as well. Now, what we want to look at is the ability to attack with 0 dribbles, keeping your dribble alive for at least 1, maybe 2 steps, and then gathering and then taking your 2 steps. This is a skill that needs to be learned, in my opinion, by every single player. Even if you are American, you still need to be able to learn how to take multiple steps and still keeping your dribble alive. This is something that every basketball player needs to learn how to do. I hope that this video has helped you become a better basketball player, or your players, if you're a coach, become better basketball players and learn how to take longer steps, which is very important, but also being creative on their last 2 steps. Anyways, make sure to go check out my practice plans if you're a basketball coach, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Hit that like button and subscribe. Comment down below. Tell David and AJ they did a fantastic job.